Scorpio says let go if it ain't meant to stay. My spirit guides speak when my world feels gray. So I'm listening close to the cards on the table, trusting the message to make me feel stable. If it resonates, keep it close to your heart and know a new beginning is just a fresh start.
Hey, what's up YouTube, and welcome back to my channel, The Scorpion Effect. If you are new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're feeling my vibe. So today we are going to be doing a love reading for the sign of Virgo. In Virgo, this is your what's challenging you in love right now, okay? So let's get started. Stick around to the end. I will be clarifying all signs as well. So right now, the challenge is being true to yourself, being fair to yourself here. Something in your love life is, this is being real about the situation. It is what it is type of situation. Spirit is saying, stop glossing over these gray areas, okay? And leaving things in these and leaving your status in this gray area. You deserve better, okay? It's not fair to you. This can point to accountability, honesty, or realizing a situation isn't as balanced as you would hope. You've been putting in the work and kind of doing your own thing, and you've just been coasting and waiting for the other person to catch up, kind of. And Spirit is saying you need to be real with yourself here. You need to be fair to yourself here. You're not being fair to yourself. Spirit is saying you've done what you needed to do. You've learned the lessons you needed to learn with that Justice card here. I also feel like you gave someone a second chance when it wasn't fair to yourself. It wasn't fair to yourself to give this a second chance. Some of y'all needed to hear that. Now, with the Queen of Pentacles, this is you, Virgo. Literally, you show up consistently here. You're a nurturer, you're reliable, and you're willing to invest time and energy even when you don't always see the end goal clearly, right? The challenge is that you may be giving more than you're receiving here. Even though you are a giver, you're naturally abundant on your own and you don't need a lot of reciprocation. Like, this is someone who is going to nurture themselves no matter what, right? But Spirit is saying, is that fair? Is that fair to you? Really think about that, Virgo, okay? You show up for everybody here. This is not just a love situation. You show up for everybody here. Family, friends, spouse, everyone here. And Spirit is saying it's time for you to get this Nine of Pentacles energy back, okay? Also, you all could be dealing with a Taurus. You all could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Libra, a fellow Virgo here. I told you I was going to get better with calling out the signs, because someone said, "Can you never call out what signs it could be?" I'd be so into the reading, I don't think about it. But anyway, so with the Five of Pentacles here, there's a feeling of emotionally you feel left out in this connection, or you feel left out in love emotionally. You've felt unsupported, undervalued, and you felt alone in love a lot, okay? Even while in connection, even while in a relationship here. This can also, you're showing loyalty out of comfort and obligation. So if you have a husband or a wife, you're showing loyalty out of, obligation and doing the respectful thing, but it's not fulfilling you. And Spirit is saying in order for you to get this fulfillment that you want, you have to be real about the situation and fair to yourself about the situation. You can't keep coasting in this connection, this relationship, because I do feel like this is some type of relationship here. Or in love. You can't just keep settling in love because you're comfortable and you're committed and you don't want to start over. That's not fair to yourself here. Okay, now look, bottom of the deck. I love that star card right there. Bottom of the deck here. The underlining issue is reciprocity. Love needs to be an equal exchange here, equal give and take here, Virgo. And right now, the scales are off balance. One person is giving more emotionally and or practically here. I think it's a little bit of both. Once you come to your decision, though, once you finally get there, Virgo, look at this. Look at this. You will have you will see being single or walking away from this as not as challenging. There will be hopefulness here. There will be realizations here, okay? And you will shine. You're going to continue to be the star that you are. Now, I do feel like the person you're walking away from will be petty and a little nasty and, you know, may even give you the silent treatment or has control issues, but you're still going to come out on top, Virgo. You're still going to come out on top, Virgo, okay? So the running theme here, what's challenging you in love, is wanting fairness, but avoiding the hard truth and avoiding holding the person's feet to the fire here. I feel like you've tried to hold their feet to the fire and you've gotten to a point where you're like, they're not going to change. They're who they are. But over giving and under receiving has left you feeling left out and lonely in love. You're staying loyal despite feeling unsupported, and spirit says you need to be fair to yourself, your feelings, and your emotions here. Just because you got it, just because you have the money, you have the home, you have the career, you have all this self-sufficiency, doesn't mean you don't need someone to come in emotionally and uplift you and be there for you and listen to you and support you. Remember that, Virgo, okay? You deserve more than this emotional imbalance that you've been getting here, okay? Now let's go to all signs. Let's go to all signs. But you will figure it out, Virgo. That sun card didn't come out for a reason. You will. You definitely will. All right. All right. Let me grab my paper. Woo. These cards want to pop out already. Jeez. Y'all know I need my paper to stay on track. So I sometimes forget which sign I'm on. All right. If you're dealing with an Aries, the Aries could have third party influences, maybe parents in their ear or family members. They also could be entertaining third parties as well. So be careful with this Aries. This Aries has a lot of emotional attachments here. If you're dealing with a Taurus, the Taurus will be chasing you. This is kind of love bomb energy here. So do with that what you will. If you're dealing with a Gemini, there is loyalty here. I do feel like this Gemini, if you're not married to him this Gemini wants stability. If you are dealing with a Cancer, there's distance right now, separation with this Cancer, blockages with this Cancer. You all could have blocked each other. I feel like this Cancer is putting on the show, though. Don't be surprised if they'll come back around. If you're dealing with a Leo, the Leo is silent right now, and the Leo, they want to do their own thing. They're not in a good place. If you're dealing with a Virgo, fellow Virgo, the Virgo is broken, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed over the loss or disagreement, whatever you all had. If you're dealing with a Libra, there's a lot of bitterness here, but they aren't going anywhere. I feel strongly like they're bitter, resentful, but they're sticking around. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, yeah, they're not going anywhere. It feels like it. The Scorpio, they're really sad about this ending, and they don't feel like they got enough closure. If you're dealing with a Sag, the Sag is holding on, clinging, obsessing, spying. If you have them blocked, they are stalking your social media. Too many cards. Okay, too many cards. if you're dealing with the Capricorn, the Capricorn has been thinking about you. You've been on their mind, and they're hoping that one day, someday, you all will get back together. They're hoping to run into you too. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, they are manifesting you back. They're hoping for you as well. They're coming back a little bit more healed as well. If you're dealing with the Pisces is dealing with some karma right now. They're going through it. This is a very heavy feeling with this Pisces. This Pisces may have been doing some things behind your back you didn't know about, and they're reaping what they sowed right now. Jeez. Yep, those are your messages. Please let me know in the comments if this resonated for you. And don't forget to check out my new videos. I have some new readings up on my shorts, so check them out. And as always, show your girl some love, like up this video. And until my next video, you all take care.